There is a sound that existed before the world knew the meaning of lack or poverty. For centuries, the true vibrations used by Jesus to command the physical realm were kept behind closed doors. You have been taught to ask for what you need, but you were never taught how to vibrate with the source of all things. Tonight, as the sun sets and your mind prepares for the silence of sleep, a gateway opens within your soul. The language of the heavens is not found in modern translations that have lost their original fire and creative power. It is found in the ancient syllables of Abwun, the frequency of the primordial breath that brings life to every cell. Most people live their entire lives in a state of spiritual drought because they have forgotten their divine inheritance. They work harder and harder, yet the abundance they seek remains just out of their reach, like a fading shadow. But Jesus spoke of a field of infinite supply that is accessed through the heart and the spoken word of power. By speaking the sacred Aramaic word before you enter the dream state, you bypass the limitations of your conscious ego. You are about to learn how to plant a seed of pure gold into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind tonight. This is not a simple ritual, but a return to the cosmic laws of resonance that the ancient masters understood perfectly. The world wants you to believe in scarcity, but the frequency of the Creator knows only the expansion of light. Prepare your heart, because the words you are about to hear carry the weight of 2,000 years of hidden truth. Your journey from struggle to divine overflow begins with a single breath and the resonance of the Ancient Ones. The power of the spoken word in the ancient world was not merely a tool for communication between human beings. To Jesus and those who walked the dusty paths of Galilee, sound was the primary architect of the material reality we see. Every time you speak, you are sending a ripple through the fabric of existence that either builds or destroys your future. The language of Aramaic is unique because its sounds were designed to mimic the natural movements of the spirit within the body. When you speak the word Abwun, you are not just saying a name for a distant deity in the clouds. You are activating the vibration of the birthing process of the entire universe within your own physical chest. This frequency acts as a key that unlocks the storehouses of the heavens that have been locked by years of doubt. Most modern prayers stay in the throat, never reaching the deep resonance required to move the mountains of your life. But when you align your breath with the sacred syllables, you begin to dissolve the energetic blockages that stop money from flowing. Jesus understood that abundance is the natural state of any being that is fully connected to the divine source of life. If you feel like you are constantly fighting against the current of life, it is because your frequency is out of sync with this source. By learning to vibrate with the intention of the ancient masters, you stop chasing prosperity and start attracting it naturally. You must realize that your words are the seeds, and the universe is the soil that has no choice but to grow what you plant. Every night, you have an opportunity to reset your internal clock and align your spirit with the infinite wealth of the cosmos. The echoes of these ancient sounds are still vibrating in the air around us, waiting for a conscious soul to claim them. You are that soul, and tonight you will learn how to claim the riches that were always meant to be yours by divine right. Understanding these frequencies is the first step, but mastering their vibration in your daily life is where the true miracle happens. I receive many messages asking for the correct pronunciation and sequence of these sounds, so I have prepared 2 sacred guides to help you bridge this gap. You can find the link pinned in the comments to begin your practical journey today. Entering the state of sleep is a sacred transition. Wayne, The veil between your physical body and your spiritual essence becomes thin. This is the moment when your subconscious mind is most vulnerable to the suggestions and vibrations you offer it before your eyes close. If you fall asleep thinking about your debts or your failures, you are essentially ordering more of the same for your tomorrow. Jesus often retreated into the silence of the night to commune with the Father, knowing that the stillness is when power is born. When you introduce the Aramaic word into this transition, you are giving your soul a divine command to work on your behalf while you rest. The vibration of Abwun begins to rewrite the scripts of poverty and unworthiness that have been running in the background of your mind. It clears away the debris of the day and replaces it with the golden light of divine possibility and creative force. Your heart rate slows down and your brain waves shift, allowing the sacred sound to penetrate the very core of your spiritual identity. Imagine the power of waking up, not with anxiety, but with a profound sense that every door of opportunity is already swinging open for you. This is the secret that the ancient schools of wisdom taught their students to ensure they never walked in the darkness of lack. You are not a victim of the economy or of your circumstances when you carry the frequency of the Creator within your voice. Jesus taught that the kingdom of heaven is within you, which means the bank of heaven is also located within your own spirit. By repeating the sacred phrase as you drift off, you are making a deposit into your future that no earthly power can ever take away. You are telling the universe that you are ready to receive the overflow of blessings that are currently being held for you. This practice turns your bed into an altar, where your old self dies and your new, abundant self is born every single night. Feel the warmth of the sound as it travels through your blood and settles into your bones before you finally surrender to the dream. If this teaching is stirring a deep resonance in your heart, it is a sign that your soul is ready to return to its original blueprint. To support you in this transition, my guides explain the layers of meaning behind the first sacred words, offering you a path to clear the interference of the world. The link to access these tools is waiting for you in the pinned comment. The true essence of abundance is not found in the accumulation of paper currency, but in the alignment with the divine breath of the cosmos. Jesus taught that when you seek the Vening first, all these things shall be added unto you as a natural consequence of your state of being. The Aramaic word that unlocks this state is often hidden within the very sounds of the Lord's Prayer that have been diluted over time. When you vibrate the syllables of Abwun, you are not just asking for a temporary peace that the world gives. You are invoking a total integration of your physical health, your mental clarity, and your financial stability into one holy wholeness. This ancient frequency acts like a magnet that pulls the resources you need from the invisible realm into your visible daily experience. Most people block their own prosperity because they focus on the gap between where they are and where they want to be. However, the ancient masters knew that by speaking the sacred sounds, you bridge that gap instantly in the spirit world. You must begin to see yourself as a conductor of a divine orchestra that is waiting for your lead to play the song of wealth. Every cell in your body responds to the authority of your voice when it is backed by the resonance of the ancient teachings. As you lie in the darkness of your room, let the sound of Abwun fill the corners of your mind until every thought of lack is dissolved. You are moving from a mindset of survival into a mindset of divine authority and creative expansion tonight. This is the path that the chosen ones have walked for millennia to manifest miracles in the midst of the desert. Your current financial situation is merely a reflection of past frequencies. But tonight, you are choosing a new vibration. Feel the weight of the world lifting off your shoulders as you surrender to the rhythm of the language that Jesus used to feed the multitudes. There is no limit to what can be created when you stop speaking the language of the world and start speaking the language of the light. Your prosperity is a sacred duty because it allows you to be a greater blessing to the world around you. The hidden structures of the universe are built upon sacred geometry and the mathematical precision of sound frequencies. When Jesus spoke to the winds and the waves, he was not performing a magic trick, but applying the laws of spiritual physics. The Aramaic word carries a specific density that allows it to penetrate the physical matter of your bank account and your business opportunities. You must understand that the energy of money is a neutral force that simply follows the strongest vibration in its environment. If your vibration is one of fear and contraction, money will always find a way to escape your grasp like water through fingers. But when you anchor your soul in the frequency of a BWOON, you create a pillar of light that attracts every good and perfect gift. This is why the ritual of the night is so vital for those who wish to walk in the footsteps of the ancient masters. You are effectively clearing the static from your internal radio so you can hear the directions of the divine spirit clearly. Often, the solution to your financial problems will come as a sudden inspiration or a chance meeting that seems like a coincidence. These are not accidents, but the direct result of the ancient codes working in the background of your life while you sleep. The church may have hidden the depths of these meanings, but the vibration itself could never be extinguished from the earth. You are now a guardian of this secret fire, and it is your responsibility to tend to it, Weni Single Vanin. Do not let another night go past where you allow the worries of the world to be the final word in your mind. Instead, let the final word be the sacred name that connects you to the source of all supply and all power. You were never meant to live in the shadows of poverty or the chains of debt when the Creator of all things is your Father. This realization is the beginning of a life that looks like a continuous stream of miracles and unexpected blessings. Embrace the silence and let the ancient syllables do the heavy lifting of restructuring your destiny. True transformation occurs when you cease to be a passive observer and become an active participant in the creation of your divine reality. Jesus did not merely want the multitudes to follow him, but for them to understand that the same source of power was available within every human heart. The Aramaic word that defines this state of authority is Alha, which resonates with the absolute unity of all things and the inexhaustible source of life. When you understand that there is no separation between you and the abundance of the Creator, the anxiety about the future simply disappears like smoke in the wind. This is the secret that the ancients guarded with such zeal. For the one who masters their own frequency masters the circumstances of their earthly life by uttering these sacred sounds before your rest. You are sealing your aura against negative influences and the vibrations of scarcity that dominate the modern world. You become like a city built on a hill that cannot be hidden, shining with the light of prosperity that comes from the inside out. The wealth you seek already exists in the realm of the spirit, waiting only for the correct vibrational command to manifest in your bank account and on your table. Do not allow the voices of doubt to steal the sacred seed you planted in your subconscious mind during this powerful session. Stand firm in the conviction that the words of Jesus are living keys that open doors that no man can shut on your journey. Every breath you take in alignment with the Aramaic word is a step closer to a life of total freedom and divine purpose fulfilled. You were born to prosper and to be a channel of light and generosity for all those who cross your path in this world. Feel the gratitude flooding your being now, for the miracle you asked for has already been released in the invisible dimensions and is on its way to your physical manifestation. The universe does not fail the one who speaks the language of creation with faith and pure intention in their heart. If this teaching is stirring a deep resonance in your heart, it is a sign that your soul is ready to return to its original blueprint. To support you in this transition, my guides explain the layers of meaning behind the first sacred words, offering you a path to clear the interference of the world. The link to access these tools is waiting for you in the pinned comment. We are just scratching the surface of this ancient power. Get ready, because in our next video, I will reveal even deeper Aramaic codes that unlock spiritual authority you've never imagined. Make sure you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss this unfolding revelation. As we close this sacred journey, remember that constant practice is what solidifies the new reality in your physical experience. The frequencies of Abwun must become the background of your mind, especially in moments of silence and transition. Jesus taught that faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, and your persistence in using the Aramaic word is that seed of faith in action. You now possess the tools to reprogram your nights and transform your days into a succession of unexpected blessings and continuous flow. Go to your rest with the certainty that the spiritual work is being done and that you will wake up in a world aligned with your new vibration. Abundance is no longer a distant dream, but a living presence that walks by your side in every decision and every step. May the light of Divine Light Academy continue to guide your steps toward the mastery of your own soul and your destiny. Visit Divine Light Academy at the link below to access my complete guides and start your journey into the living language of the Masters. But before you go, I want to hear from you. What did you feel during this session? Comment the word restoration below if you felt a shift in your energy today. We read every response, and your testimony strengthens this entire community of light. Right now, before you close this video, come to the comments and tell us, what did you feel? What shifted? We read every single response. And if this teaching found you today, subscribe to this channel. Every week, we go deeper into the ancient frequency codes that were always meant to be yours.